It's always gonna be crazy to me that they animated that. They spent their animation budget on that. They're heroes. Just imagine someone doing that today. They wouldn't. It's too risky. They'd lose money. They'd probably just do like 1 or 2 episodes of recap for something that would, something written that long in a light novel. Or manga. I forgot what Haruhi is adapted from. Or is it? How's that Monster Hunter Wilds beta, am I right? Well, I forgot that it exists. Is it for the whole weekend? Request access. Welcome to the playtest. Wow, they want me. $23 gigs? I'll install it right now. I'll install it right now while I'm streaming. That won't take so long. The one thing I'm actually excited to do is make a character, actually. That's what I want to do. I saw that people were... I didn't know people did this, but they went all the way back to like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, whatever, from the PSP. And they've been making their character as best as they can, but in the next game, and a little older with the wrinkle options as much as they can, making them older with a slightly different hairstyle, like they're moving on in their life. It's pretty cool. Gunlance Infinite combo is there. The stab, 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 stab. Or do you mean the infinite combo? I don't know. What are the, how is Gunlance overpowered this time? Remember riding their combos? I see, I see. I remember when I played Freedom Unite on the PSP. It was always a filter for me and my friends. Fighting the Tigrex, the Tigrex. On top of the snowy mountain. But that's because we were too prideful and would not use the Gunlance. But the moment we switched to the Gunlance, Tigrex died so easily and we took no damage because of the shield. Well, speedruns of... Wonder how fat... Are there speedruns out of the beta monster yet? Slam plus burst. Slam swipe, swipe plus burst. Worm stake. It's just the combo gets better, huh? Jeez. I'll probably... But you can have 2 weapons now, right? Equipped at one time. That means I can have bow and a weapon. And I can have bow and a melee weapon. Like, sword and board. 2 hammers! This hammer's for breaking their face. And this hammer's for breaking the bones inside they face. I'm waiting to launch trails until Monster Hunter Wilds finished downloading. It's halfway. Just run out of town and do stuff without loading? Yeah, that's seamless. You pick up your you pick up your hunts, and instead of a loading screen, you just the hunting area is just outside of the town, right? And to make up for the slight bit of travel time to make that seem feasible, that you're traveling from town to a big hunting area, that you have mounts. So you can go a little bit further than just immediately outside the town, I imagine. How diverse are the biomes? Do they have all the biomes that they usually have in a Monster Hunter? It's the beta, but what can you see from a distance? You got sand, snow, woodland plains. Only one so far? Oh. The town replaces one camp for comparing to World or Rise, for example. The town itself is just a camp. Or like it's where you would normally have a camp. Interesting. So, is the area that the town is in, is it just the regular size of a normal hunting area? Is that what's going on here? I mean, I guess I'll end up playing it myself to find out. It's a huge map. Okay. So I imagine there are different areas you'd hunt the monster within the huge map. So that the map that we have that is in, or like, you can see is probably the whole thing the game will offer? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Seeing is believing. I haven't been in there yet. 325 megabytes a second. I'm almost done downloading. Low FPS? Sorry to hear that. Well, Pauper. Now's the time to upgrade, I guess. That 1080 isn't gonna cut it for the new Monster Hunter. Finally, you require a new card to power a new modern game, huh? The PC requires specs? Hang on, let me take a look. Monster Hunter. Recommended. Ryzen 5 5500X or 3600 or 5500 or 5 3600X, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 2070 or a 4060 or a 6700 XT. Whew, I have a 6900 XT. It seems my CPU is bonkers, but my GPU is lacking because it's AMD. It uses DX12. What's the difference between DX12 and Vulkan? Are they the same thing when it comes to AMD? I have bad experiences with Vulkan. When I play Siege, if I use DX11, games run fine. But if I use Vulkan, it crashes. It doesn't crash. Sometimes it crashes, but I get like mad hiccups in my FPS. SSD required. This game is expected to run at 1080p 60 FPS under the medium graphics. Okay. So with my setup, I doubt I will get 60 FPS 1440p, which is what my monitor is. Think. Thunk. The minimum specs, which is a Ryzen 36 or a i5 10600, or a and a graphics card is 1660 and a 5600 AMD card. They say 1080p at 30 FPS on lowest. Time to optimize NVIDIA settings. Get in there, Pauper. Start switching around your NVIDIA settings. Oh, sorry, Dusty. Here, I'll open the door for you. I didn't know you were inside. Get out there. I'm petting you like crazy. Okay. We just started stream. Should not be going up somewhere you're not supposed to. Automatically set everything to low for you? Yeah, it tried to do its best. So at 1440p, I can probably hope for like 40 FPS on medium. I will, of course, try to max it out. They put in frame generation? No, that's lame. Frame generation is ruined game optimization. Crazy. My game's at 91%, then I can launch Trails. Every new game now? Will you not stop? Will you stop knocking stuff down? They heard that. They could hear you knock that down. Yeah, they could hear that. You leaving because you knocked something down? Scared yourself? Silly kitty. That's so weird, right? Because frame generation and upscaling is not going to fix or help with FPS drops and hiccups. Like, if my understanding is correct, frame generation and upscaling will help best with a consistent but low FPS. And the shadows. Yeah, the shadows. I've seen videos about shadowing on frame generation. Delay and latency? It won't matter to me much if I have delay or latency on a Monster Hunter. I play controller anyways, I already have delay. At least my controller is delayed. When is Trails of Cold Steel gonna get the frame generation update? Come on, Falcom, get on that. Big chance the Skyrim may have something like that. Are you sure? From the looks of it, their games... I mean, yeah, they're pretty, but they're like... Genshin Plus pretty. And that doesn't require... very hard... That doesn't seem like it should be hard to run. Also, yeah, it's their own engine. I guess the RE engine is also Capcom's engine, but made for Resident Evil. I don't know. Last time on Trails. We talked to NPCs. We beat up some Arcade School idiots who thought they could however, somehow they had a thought in their mind that they could match up to Laura, but they didn't, of course. Laura just smashed them. We beat a monster, a big monster. It was actually, it actually beat us because I faltered in the fight and took it a little easy, got complacent. And then, we did a shrine. Had a Drykel's vision where he was speaking with Leanne Sandlot. That's pretty cool. Was when he met Leanne Sandlot. It seemed, the context from what briefly we saw in the image we saw is that Drykel's was in a very tough fought battle that he probably almost lost until Leanne Sandlot happened upon or came upon the battle with her band of Eisenritter. Beat some students? Yes, I did mention that. Called them the Arcade School idiots. And, drip feeding that lore. Falcom is on it. Saying, hey Frost, you want lore? And I'm like, yeah, I want lore. And then they say, ah, too bad. Eat your greens first. Now we're in Berea hard. Saw Eustace. He's hanging out with his dad. Laura's abs? What? I mean, yes, of course. Where? I now have a window of nice money making with Sharon. The tricolor don't. She can make it? Oh! It was Sharon who makes it, not Rien Schwarmser. It'll just take extra long. What? She makes it? Sharon is not the one who makes it. Look at that smug smile. That's not a smile of joy and ultimate. It's not the unique one. Right, the unique one doesn't sell for good. Why is Sharon the one that I don't want to make it? Oh, wait, what? Hang on.
I'll get right to work. This is some of my finest culinary
She has the highest chance to make this superb dish. Why? I'm confused. Wouldn't that be Emma? Because I imagine Rien is the unique dish, but if Rien's the unique dish, Emma is not the unique dish, so she would have the best chance to make the tricolored onigiri. Yes, I know. As far as CS1 went, only one person could make the unique dish. It's the people, it's a list of people. Sharon just usually makes more of it for some reason. I guess we'll have to test it out. Anyways, to the fabric shop? Or the tailoring shop? Let's say hi to all the NPCs. Ooh. NPCs! That's dangerous. You're gonna fall and die. The name of a dwarf cook. Onion soup. Yeah, I agree. That'd be a pretty chill dwarf in Dwarf Fortress. Hot milk tea sounds like a great name for an innkeeper. It's very cute. There's an obfuscation method for CSS and HTML. No, not the HTML, but the CSS coding, I think. No, it was JavaScript. JavaScript coding called Mocha and Chai. And I thought that's very cute. I always thought of Mocha and Chai as two characters who are in love. when I was in my coding class, I kind of ignored the class and just like would write about Mocha and Chai hanging out together. Good job, Frost. All right, so we want to make sure we have money or materials to trade here because they have good stuff at the tailoring shop. Gazelle. I have you in my notes. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, they hit you with these dang taxes. Plus, we've got to deal with the nobles prancing around like everything's all fine and dandy. Is that their job or something? To take our Mira from us and live the good life. You'd think they'd have the decency to pay us what they owe. They've got the time to celebrate all day long. Life ain't easy for us right now, let me tell ya. Down with the nobility! They're taxing us out the wazoo! Oh, sorry, I should probably keep my voice down. I don't want them to find me. Tootie. Burn the nobles, I yelled at the top of my lungs. 5 minutes later, I was in jail. set up for execution. 25 items to be sent to this store. They're all super high quality too, so it's really, really expensive. It's kind of weird that no one pays us right away, though. That shouldn't be happening. You're commoners. Why would nobles have to pay you for anything? Customers keep talking about the good economy, but they never pay in full. Which they should. True. How dare they? What do you have? Oh my god! How your voice doesn't go out like that? Oh, like it just did when I was trying to do a voice? I don't know, man. I've built up my voice over lots of trails to through streaming and trails to yell and voice over a lot, just constantly for at least 3 to 4 hours of stream. This is 20% evasion. That's extra cool. This is speed. That's even cooler. Arch strength. Oh. Abuse the voice till it works? No, don't abuse your voice. Okay, if you think about it, when you train your muscles. Hi, Oodles. It's okay, it's just the humidifier. When you train your muscles, you are tearing and abusing them in a way. But you're doing it in a safe method. You should be, at least. You just don't overdo it. Speed is bad for evasion tanks? Why would I give speed to my evasion tanks? I'd give it to Reen Schwarzer. Don't be an 80s thrash vocalist. Yeah, I mean, train it so you feel like you've... Joking to some extent, totally get what you mean. Of course. But we have an 30 arch strength shirt. And 15 arch strength boot. Now, that's pretty good, I would say. Emma could have wonderful over 1,200 arch strength. Her arch strength is going to be more or up there along with some of the strength of the party members. We are evening out arch strength and strength with some party members. That's crazy. If I buy these. I'm not gonna buy these. They're expensive. I'll get them later. Also, because I'm getting over being sick, I have to use cough drops so that because I have the scratchy itch that hurts. If I was being 100% safe, I would still be doing arch streams. Blah. It's amazing just how popular that new girl at Alouettes become. New girl. The Provincial Army had their sights on her for some reason. A Thor's student. Horrible, isn't it? The fact that a girl like her was being targeted just shows how awful war is. Maybe it's Linda? Later, Erdem. Have some fun scribbling. Bye. No worries, though. We'll keep her safe. Taxes have made life rough, but that won't stop us from doing what we can for her. Here's hoping she's actually willing to ask if she ever needs anything, right? Who is it? I must know. Alouettes. Is this Alouettes? It is. Child, who is the girl? Bisque. Hi, squirrel. Don't get caught. Don't get caught watching me. It's illegal to watch me during work. So you'll get in big trouble. But you'll have made me happy. Hot Wheels? Okay. There you go, bud. Accommodation. Frost is a Thor student. Why? I'm not. No, you don't hear that. I'm just your everyday traveler visiting Berea Hard during war. We got a newcomer helping us now. She's kind of clumsy, but she managed to get the job done well enough. Clumsy? Clumsy, you say? I gotta show her the ropes some more when she gets back. Back? She's not here now. I wonder who he's talking about. She's pretty popular. She even helps out the other stores from time to time. Pretty nice of her, huh? She gets around. How could you be here too? Who's this clumsy girl? Whoa. Chat, they have airship wings on above you while you sleep. Those are metal. If that fell off the ceiling and hit you, you'd die. It would crush you. That thing's heavy. How is that wooden frame above it holding up this... It's a lot of metal. Here too. I don't want to stay in any of these rooms. It's kind of scary. Report to your Orbital Safety Commissioner. Yeah, I don't know if that's unfortunately on a priority list when it comes to Noble Alliance. Oh, some of the commoners got crushed by their stupid engineering. Of course, they couldn't come up with something safe and smart. Could just be painted brown. The ceiling? Yeah, could be. But ceilings are metal too. Oh, Eric's busy working, being a merchant these days. There's a lot of it thanks to the economy. And there's the taxes. Not to mention the provincial army's been on edge lately. Something about traitors being on the loose. Whatever it is, it's making my life a pain. Ah, so there are people opposing the Noble Alliance. That explains why the provincial army's so on edge. Huh, sure makes my job difficult when they're this high-strung. Sorry. Oops. Only a 60% chance. That's within the safety standard. Let's go. Phew me. I'm just about to go and deliver some daily necessities to our Oaks Fort. And I have to say, it's somewhat impressive just how lively things are there at the moment. It's a frat house. It's a bunch of Noble Alliance Noble Alliance soldiers hanging out within the heart of their territory and having nothing to do. That's probably to be expected when the Croydon's provincial army continues to dominate in their battles. Speaking of Croydon's provincial army, our Lord Rufus took its best members to Heimdall with him. Good, then they will fall to my blade because they have no one of note. Apparently they become a part of the Noble Alliance's main unit. Things seem to be going rather well for them. Not that it's any of our business, of course. Cool. Onion soup. Welcome, welcome. Would you care for some of our espresso? It's all the rage. Too bad all these tax hikes suck out any of the profit our big sellers make. But I gotta keep on keeping on. I've got a student working here at the moment too, so I've gotta do it for her sake, if nothing else. She's a sweet kid. Shame that the war is stopping her from going back home. Perhaps we should keep that in the back of our minds for later. Caroline mentions working here in exchange for free housing. She's a bright kid and gets along well with everyone. Been a big help to the store. She's out delivering something for me at the moment, but she'll probably be back soon. Alright, who is it? Clumsy. That's Mint, but Mint was in Vander, or the fort. Over in Nord. Mr. Poe? Yeah, how's your payment of whatchamacallit? You got your daughter running around. Is she still running around trying to buy stuff in this economy? Huh? And the banks are down. They're closed off. How you paying that back? Oh, an extension. I'm getting ready to ask for a brief extension on the deadline of a due payment, you see. Oh, of course, not that there's much to pay, especially for a noble such as myself. Regardless, right now I should focus on clearing up the debt that my daughter's dress caused. I do hope they're kind enough to wait for at least another month. Oh, I need to get these negotiations cleared up quickly so I can return to the hotel. I did tell my daughter to stay put, but part of me doubts she actually listened. Who? Mort Samuel, from the family that lives next to the Baron's estate? I mean, the Duke's estate? Maybe. Master Samuel's habit of collecting things proves to be troublesome at times. I don't understand why he does not simply order me to purchase whatever he requires. He must inspect the goods for himself to ensure the quality of what he will be using. Oh ho! Quite the interesting product we have here. It takes some skill to incorporate orbital technology into traditional designs like this well. Perhaps I'll purchase one for my room. Which color should I go for? A connoisseur of collectibles, are you? Anything new? Nah. How about... Nah. Yeah, that guy will probably be banging on the street. The final chapter for sure. There's no way he's not going to be short on money. Who knows what's going to happen in the Noble Alliance? I'm going to crush them? Me alone? Eh. Insane wartime taxes, violent soldiers, and being treated like a traitor for complaining about either of them. Old man Davos. Been so long since I've seen any of these people. Is he stupid? Yes. But does he really want to try and go out there? There are cryptids about. Scots wandering these lands. Summoning them as he steps. That's life in Maria now for you. The economy might be great, but life here sure isn't. Not that heavy taxes and violent soldiers are anything new round here. There are nobles out there, but he's a noble. Oh, but the nobles out there are the ones that, oh, he owes a debt to, because he borrowed money from all of them. Oh, Lord Eustace returned at a very unfortunate time. Oh, well, better get started on that maintenance work he asked me to do. You guys aren't gonna comment on the fact that he brought up Eustace? Huh? Scott. true horror of Halloween. Oh. Well, chat. Did you know that I can go explore the rest of Bereahard before I go in here? Oh boy. There are so many NPCs before me. I'm spoiled for choice. Oh, it's those two. I hate those two. Saint Estraya. Can I leave? Oh, it's Eustace's kid friends. I can leave? Oh. What? They'll send me out here. They will send me out here. I don't have to do it now. There's so much. They're not gonna tell me, you're not supposed to go that way yet. You got some big stuff to do. But I should go all the way to Aurochs Fort where they're partying. Only those affiliated with the provincial army may pass through here. Turn back or else. Jeez, okay. I guess I can't go some places. Need I remind you, this path leads to Aurochs Fort. There's no place for you commoners. Beat it now, or I'll have you all thrown into prison. I'm surprised no one can recognize Laura Arcade. I mean, we're lucky that no one can. Still a surprise. Okay. The sewers are locked. Okay. We passed through here during our field study, didn't we? Yeah, you lockpicked it. No, you didn't. We had a key. You lockpicked something else. Doubt we'll find any clues in here. Indeed. We should check elsewhere. Wait, didn't you lockpick it? No, we had a key. Alright, NPCs. Fear me. Oh? Okay, I just have to avoid the red markers. Norton! I know this guy. Met him in Nord. What are you doing in Bereahard? Aren't you Norton from the Imperial Chronicle? Ah, you're those students from Thor's. Sure you should be out in the open like this. So I'm pretty sure Class 7 is up there on the Alliance's wanted list. Pardon me. It'll be fine for the time being, at least. Well then, I figured I'd run into you all again at some point. Truth is, I'm working as a war correspondent for the Noble Alliance at the moment. Makes sense. As you can guess, they're making me write articles on their glorious victories and such. They keep on winning! So they really do have a hold of the Imperial Chronicle. Propaganda! What? Well, not completely. Got our pride as journalists after all. We report what we have to and try to keep things non-committal when we can. That's what you call... That's what you call non-committal articles you're writing. I intend to use this position to find out the truth of what's happening. When I'll be able to report it, I don't know, but one day I will. I hope you'll look forward to that day coming. The hit piece. Of course, Norton. We may walk different paths, but they lead to the same destination. Let's ensure that we succeed. I'm glad he's not against us. Because if he's a war correspondent for the Noble Alliance, he could easily rat us out. I haven't been here for long, so I'm afraid I don't have any leads on Eustace. Gotta say, though, that brother of his is scarily gifted. I interviewed him in Heimdall before coming here, and just... wow. Genus doesn't even begin to describe him. He's even earned Duke Cayenne's unwavering trust. Bah. Doing a deep voice for extended periods of times often makes me feel like I need to barf. And now tears are welling in my eyes because I had almost barfed. I hate it. Ah! I wish I could hear more about that, but we should focus on searching for Eustace right now. It's upstairs I need to avoid. I'll go up there, but I won't speak with them. Who is it? Of course! Teresia. Her father's here. Always complaining about how she's friend with a noble girl. Not Noelle. Forgot who it was. Forgot her name. Kitty Watch. Wire 2 is important to the Kitty Watch. Part of a set. I need it. I'll buy it when I get back here. Ah, one of the reasons Lalisa would have been important. I see. Yes, makes sense, because lacrosse. Welcome, welcome. Our wares have been selling extremely well. Lately, thanks to the provincial army and the economy. It wasn't this building specifically. It like used to be a noble like only shop, but it slowly turned into a combined like commoners would shop here too, and then but now the nobles have it back or something because of the who knows, maybe. It's just a shame that the tax increase cancels out all the extra money we would have earned. I really hope this war ends soon. If not, we may end up in the red. I'll be honest, I don't care which side wins, so long as this war ends soon. Of course, I can't be vocal about that when our whole store is celebrating the Noble Alliance's victories. Celebrating and how? Sales? Good day. Can I recommend for you some of our fine wine? The nobility are burning holes in their wallets. They're spending so fast, we're almost out of stock. We'll have to order some more in before we run out. With what money? You're not making any profit. Or revenue. That still seems awfully glum, but if you ask me, the current state of the economy is a great thing. We might be at war, but we aren't the ones fighting. That's the soldiers. We have nothing to worry about. Yeah. You commoners have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Do not worry yourself. Oh! This is the butler of the lady who has a friend. When they just meet each other, just talk the whole day. Lady Viola and Lady Asselin truly do spend a lot of time together. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised that they would run into one another here, seeing as how much they both love fashion. I fear they may not be taking for even longer than usual today, though. Yep. Going to have to be I'm going to have quite the challenge ahead of me trying to get them to return home before nightfall. They didn't move through the whole chapter. Nope, they were standing outside of this building. And now they're inside the building. And they probably won't move again. Lady Viola, do you remember that you have a party to attend this evening? You may wish to end your spree for the day. Lady Viola, can you hear me? No. Of course she can't. Oh, my assets went and doubled over the past month. Clearly this is a sign that I should go on a shopping spree. Bring me my purse, Forster. We're buying more than you can carry, my good servant. Your sense of humor is on point as usual, my lady. You were joking, weren't you? I just can't find any boots that will go well with my dress. Oh, how about these? They look like they might work wonderfully. I should ask Aselin what she thinks. Oh boy. And these nobles will not change no matter what state Erebonia is in. Oh goodness, Valenty has new clothing in stock. How in the world do they manage to attain such a lovely design while making it feel so silky smooth? I simply can't get enough of it. Perhaps I should get something custom made with this material. It'd go well with some black mink fur. I should ask Viola for her thoughts too. Mink fur mentioned. Mink fur mentioned, chat. It exists. It's real. Celtic. Cozy socks. Strength. Passion leggings. Leggings that fill you with passion when worn. They ensure that the onlookers understand that they do go all the way up. Too spicy, too spicy. Have we seen any shops have belts on display? Oh, I'll have to take a look. I also need to take another cough drop. 3 days in a row, right after recovering from sick, might have been too much. I should have... Ooh, this one's cherry. I should have committed to doing art today. Oh, but it's so strong. The cherry is there, but like, it's 5% of the flavor. Gotch. Belts? We hope so. Christie's is currently holding a commemorative fair to celebrate the Noble Alliance's multiple victories. Perhaps I could interest you in the luxurious shoes modeled after Lord Rufus's own personal favorites. They're selling rather well, albeit only with the nobility. Lord Rufus's popularity really is something else. I wonder if we could turn him into a brand name. Uh-huh. These boots suck. Belts, belts, belts. Boots. Shoes and boots. No Strega? Weapons. Weapons galore. Saddles. Horseshoes. Belts! Part of the horse gear. They're belts, right? It's a horse belt. Can we win on technicality here? It counts? Nice. Explosive sneezes today. Holy moly. I can't handle all these soldiers in town. Oh, this is the nervous girl. I can't handle these soldiers in town. What should I do if one of them wants to talk to me? Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. I should be focusing on work. Right. I need to focus on work. Is there anything you need? You're speaking with a noble right now, miss. Watch your tongue. Careful what you say. Electra. I found out recently that the Master's household has a long history of being involved in military matters, which is why he's fit to join the front lines in the war. Truthfully, getting chores done has become much easier with him out of the house. Can't wait to finally clear out all the junk from our storage and have the floorboards in the study changed over. Getting things done with the Master as present proves to be difficult due to his indecisiveness. With his absence, I can finally go all out with my cleaning spree. Cool. This is where we were meant to be. Wow. Gambler Jack 5 and 6. Heart book. I think we need this for exchanging. Welcome. We're currently holding a commemorative fair to celebrate the Noble Alliance's multiple victories. Okay, Stan. The store in particular has been around since the Middle Ages, so we have all sorts of books related to nobles. Feel free to peruse them if you feel so inclined. More and more people have started returning from Heimdall ever since this war broke out. Understandable too, considering things are far safer here. Wonder if the rumor of the Noble Alliance's non-aggression pact with Crossbow and Calvard is true, though. I don't recall. But the thing is, even if they wanted to do anything to Crossbell right now, they couldn't. No new weapons. Welcome. We currently have this latest in armaments from Ruhr in stock. Wait, that's not a very brash sounding voice. Welcome. We currently have the latest in armaments from Ruhr in stock. The Noble Alliance certainly has been putting our weapons to good use, so perhaps you'll all like to update your equipment as well. Alright, I shouldn't do that. It's hurting my voice. Frost speedrunning, destroying her voice for this stream after having just recovered from being sick. Do forgive us for the prices. We have to make up for the taxes somehow. Yes. Of course. I'll be back, Teresia. Ensuring the next two streams will be art. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it, chat. Feeling it in my vocal cords. Who's this one? Annette. Want me to read Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest for you today? Oh, I know that one. Yeah! And I'm so good at reading picture books. Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest cult monster thing was a picture book. I never saw no pictures. I was robbed. Crossbow got the inferior version. Lord Eustace finally returned to Briarheart, but he's been so busy that we've only been able to see him once. He told us not to worry, but he didn't seem like his usual self at the time. Hopefully I'm just overthinking things. Uh-huh. Let us all reminisce. The moment I saw Ricky and knew that I had to sprint to Anton and ignore everything else going on in the story. Anton, who had wandered to Aurochs Fort for some reason. Somehow. Right. Keep the good stock here. Send the crap to, to Crossbell. Yeah, Ricky's dead. Poor Ricky. It's the hero's journey. Ricky was the old man who gave Anton, you know, important advice and information that would fling him into heroism. Now he's dead. So it's dangerous to go alone. Yes. Welcome to Briarheart Airport. I'm afraid that flights have been limited due to the ongoing war. Please note that those of noble status will be given priority boarding too. Flights seem to still be in operation due to the 5 main cities being under the Noble Alliance's rule. They're still keeping a tight leash on the airports. Noble's having priority isn't anything new, though. Well, we're bound to attract some unwanted attention if we stay too long. We should leave. Is this are one of these guys the people who are father to Teresia? Maybe? Oh, how delightful it'll be to see that detestable Chancellor's influence stamped out for good. Those radical reformers did naught but sully our beloved Empire's image. This is precisely why those of us with noble lineage are the only ones fit to shape its future. But of course, Viscount Garrick. But of course, the common rabble could never hope to stand against the mighty Noble Alliance. We have General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius leading the Zoldots, and Lord Rufus in charge of tactics. Not to mention those over so reliable helpers the Alliance has too. It won't be long until we bring this war to an end for good. I can assure you that we'll be waiting warmly for that day to come true. One of the enemies of the Noble Alliance is a Viscount. Victor. That means all! That means all Viscounts are enemies. That's how it works. Oh wow, this is a surprise. They said that Briarheart's flourishing more than ever right now, but I never expected this. Well then, time to make an investment or two and watch the money roll in. Really now, why must there be so few trains these days? I was beginning to worry that we'd never make it to Briarheart. Surely the Noble Alliance should be able to do something about this. No. St. Astraea girls, what? We're both students at St. Astraea, you see. But there's been a lot of protests since the war broke out, so our parents made us come back home. Father ordered me to return here from Heimdall. That's awfully selfish of him, don't you think? Yeah, how dare he? You should fight the Noble Alliance in Heimdall. Join the protests! Oh, my voice. This looks awful. What's this way? Ah, of course. The final stretch. Just walking up to... just walk on up to... Walk right on up to Eustace's house. Oh? This is a unique old lady model. Oh, it's Ava! Are you the person with the cat? Ava, are you the person with the cat that would sit on the bench? Or is that person there now? You're the person that had the cat. I think. Where's your cat? Oh. Sorry, Popper. Oh, Bootsy, where could you have gone? You youngsters wouldn't happen to know where my little Bootsy went, would you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, forgive me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Bootsy is my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him. And you've been searching for him ever since? As much as I wish to help her, I think we should try to avoid doing anything that will make us stand out. What do you think, Reed? Offer to help! Well, we could help you search for him if you'd like. Oh, goodness. How kind of you. The only issue is that I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time, but he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. If he followed the path out of the district, he would have ended up in the Central Plaza, but... So we're not entirely sure where to start then. Finding him may prove to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's not like we understand how a cat's mind works either. Or do we? Don't you even dare! Relying on you seems like a good bet to me. Seriously now? You're comparing me to your run-of-the-mill cat? God, humans! You're worried about him as well, though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him. Fine! The one thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially cautious, too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's left a trail for us to follow. Trails of the cat. I don't expect you to do all the work here, by the way. Think about what you'd do if you were a kitten. Right. Time to let out my inner cat and get started then. I'm about to Aragorn this thing. We'll start our search around here, ma'am. We'll be sure to tell you right away if we find him. Thank you so much. Alright, what would a fearless, curious cat be interested in? If he came here. Okay, so we started here, and she's certain that the cat went this way. Why this way? I don't know. So if I were a cat, I'd see that these trees are kind of yellow. They're starting to turn to fall. That means they're falling. The leaves are falling. I'd chase the leaves this way. That's crazy. I'd chase the leaves this way. I'd be entranced by the leaves. But just as I'm about to play with one, an old man walks past me, and I get scared and I run this way. Ah! And I run into the central plaza here. I seem to be safe for the moment, but there's this sound. This eerie, icky sound. It's hurting my ears. What is it? It sounds like... And so, I run away. Where do I run? That kid chases me. This way. Oh, a dog. Oh, beware, run. Oh, the mannequin, this way. Alas, it's peaceful. There's nothing dangerous around here, is there? But as I'm walking over this bridge, a train, choo-choo comes underneath me. I jump, my hair and my butt, and all my hair puffs up as a cat does. And I sprint, and I turn, but there's people. But where to go? People forward, people left, down this way! Okay, I'll follow the quest markers. I'll follow the quest markers. These nobles. Yeah, that'd scare a cat. A pipe down, Richard! Oh, I just can't wait to see how long the Imperial Army will entertain us for. Nerdiro. Indeed, ideally, they'll do their best at making our little battle the more exciting. Settle down, Richard. Goodness, he's been on an edge ever since that filthy kitten dared to approach us. Leave him be for now. Perhaps he simply wishes to experience the thrill of the hunt once again. Can't exactly blame him after seeing such an unsightly thing. Sounds like our missing kitten came here at some point. And aside, do the people here just strive to be as annoying as possible? Well, I can't entirely disagree. Gotta say, I feel bad for Bootsy. I'm sure he was terrified after being barked at. It's not uncommon for kittens to run off in situations like this, only to end up not being able to find their way home. Curiosity killed the cat and all. Right. Oh, Fee! Poor Fee. He's barking towards the south, so I'd assume that's where the kitten went. Let's hurry and find him. Right. South. I was wrong? But south is the Artisan District. My survival check failed. No! I am a failure as a fox. I could not sniff down Kitty. No! I thought myself smart. I thought myself as Aragorn, following Merry and Pippin crawling across the ground. Where? He's so cute. Wait, it's on the clock. I never hear the end of it if I get caught in La La Land. Sorry for asking out of the nowhere, but did a kitten just come by here? Dang, how'd you know? You're right though. It came here looking all hungry, so I gave it some milk and leftovers. It was all over me after that. Stinking hobbits. guess he calmed down after a nice treat. Chances are he'll be trying to get back to Ava now. Which means he should be returning to the Noble District. Do you think he'll be able to find his way back? We should probably check just to be sure. So this is a quest of... We didn't have to do it in the end. But we you know, we signed up to help. Maybe we'll get a reward! I want to go in here to see who it is. But, like, not talk to the people inside. Right. Colette. Hold on. What the heck? They made her... Her textures are so high quality. What? Because she has a new outfit. The apron. They gave her an apron. Thought, man, this apron is too high quality on her. We gotta fix up all of her textures. Even her eye and hair looks slightly different. She's more detailed. She has more hair, like, her hair is even more... There's more to it. Precious Colette. So she's helping out. She gets to work at all the places while planning her shopping spree. Kitteth. Oh, right. So, which means, oh, maybe it went back all the way over here. Okay. Maybe it's just at the bench. Nay. Yeah, Colette is so high quality. Didn't fix up her hair. And her face. Now are we on the hunt for what I thought before? These schoolgirls probably thought, what a cute kitty. Let's try and get its attention. That kitten was the most adorable thing I've ever laid eyes on. I don't think anyone could ignore that innocent little expression it had. Oh, they're from St. Estrella. They might know where the kitten went. Let's ask them. Indeed. Sorry to intrude, but we happened to overhear your conversation just now. Blah. Could you tell us more about where that kitten went? We're actually searching for him on behalf of his owner. Oh, is that so? He was here a moment ago until he got frightened away by a passing car. How could I have known about a car passing by? He ran off north after that. He was so cute too. Towards the exit? Oh dear. He may have wandered out onto the highway if he went that way. We should hurry, otherwise he could come under attack by monsters. Talk about a pain. The highway's dangerous for us too, but we can't just abandon him. Let's go! Wait, is this gonna turn into a monster fight? Hot dog! Really? Well, I guess we're exploring this way today. All hope isn't lost yet. Reports say that some fools in the opposition to the Noble Alliance are hiding in this area. We'll be able to make a name for ourselves if we catch them. We can't let this opportunity slip past us. Who's in hiding? I'm curious. Is he working with... Are they working with Eustace? You wouldn't happen to know about the rumored rebels. I mean, it could be us they're talking about. Just joking, of course. Even if they wouldn't be so foolish as to wander around here. Maybe they are talking about us. While our volcans of victories may please the people, it's somewhat depressing for those of us stationed here. If we're stuck on the sidelines, we lose all the opportunity to prove ourselves in battle. Proving one's worth is a noble's way, after all. We would appreciate the opportunity to do so. Huh. Well, let's go grab some chests, analyze some monsters, and find Kitty. Smash! There we are. Took a few
The
hits.
advantage is ours.
Very well. How about this? Die. My turn.
Die.
Leave this to me.
Die.
Here I go.
Die.
Enemy's vitals.
Death.
I've got it.
Murder. Kill.
May I?
My you
Die.
still have a lot of training to do.
Next.
This could get tricky. Look sharp.
Okay, we want at least single advantage on this guy. Those are some crazy teeth. On a plant.
This one's dangerous.
Very well.
Stay on your toes.
How about this? Die.
I'll handle it. Here.
It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's
Am I
vitals.
in danger?
Analysis my
Yes. Ooh. This is new. Use it.
Blade of light, Zero
That's cool looking. I should not skip through it. I should do it again. She slams the ground and then a bunch of energy comes up.
Slow. Now.
An opening!
Very well.
Okay. Got it.
An opening!
Okay, we killed it. Never mind, we're just strong.
Together, Laura and Fee.
Spells Vic success.
It spells success. That's what it spells this time. This is where we found that tree sap. A hardened tree sap for that quest. The guy ate, then had tummy aches. Wow. This is the water that moves like it's got a turbulent thing. An eddy or whatever you call it. Lorify is the way to spell success? It's the new way, yeah. Them together, of course. It's probably going to be added to the dictionary soon enough. You'll see it. The new Uzumurian dictionary. It's probably like the 70th edition by now. We're pretty far. Get stunned! Get stunned!
We have nothing to fear.
May I? How about this? Die. Now. I'll back you up. Death awaits.
Leave this
Yikes.
to me.
Okay. Got it.
An opening!
Alright, don't kill it though. We gotta analyze this thing.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. Analysis complete. We mustn't tarry here too long.
Taros leveled up. ×2 damage. 10% chance for death blow. Jesus. Can't wait to give this to Laura. Delay them forever. Definitely. I don't know. Delay isn't as strong this game. The delay is for the person using it. Already as strong as CS1 level 4? Yeah, it's much more powerful.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
Come here. Come and get me, silly monster. Come here. Hey.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Why does Emma like treasure chests so much?
A worthy
It's
adversary.
like
Very well.
enthralled with them every time.
How about this? Die.
My turn. Here.
My turn. Blade of light! Now
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool ability.
Of course.
Fire? We don't have fire on her. What else are they weak to? Nothing. We'll just go dark matter them. Dark matter!
May I?
I want White Gehenna.
Attack. I'll back you up.
Okay. Now.
An opening!
May I?
Another man's trash is Emma's
Leave this to me.
treasure.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh my. What a lovely chest.
She likes it too. Petrify. Sure. Not gonna put it on. Is there a fishing spot around there? Maybe. I see a little white mass on the bridge. I believe it is a kitty. You can hear it! It's got a sound. It's going... That's not what it sounds like. That's not what it sounds like at all.
We have the advantage here, Nea.
Okay.
Leave the. You still have a lot of training.
That's the wrong way. Oh, there he is. He must have been too scared to cross the bridge. Quite fortunate for us, really. The Provincial Army unit stationed past here would have made catching him impossible. Thank the goddess for small favors. Really? Fee's not going to be the one to walk up to him? Oh, I see. Laura's just the person I have as the lead party member. Fee is going to talk. Let's take him back to Ava. Get a move on, small fry! Jesus. Yeah, this isn't... You're not a drill sergeant, Celine. Well, how are familiars trained? I can't wait to see the look on Ava's face. Boom. Oh, Bootsy, I'm so glad you're safe. Ugh, that ended up being tougher than expected. I still have to question why he would run when you two seem so close. Oh, I asked him about that, actually. Talking cat, by the way. The lady doesn't care. She said some scary-looking vehicle took him by surprise. I'll bet if any vehicle could scare the little guy to be one of the provincial armies, a tank. Is that so? I never even realized. No one cares that Celine talks. That's not gonna fly, I'm afraid. You really need to pay more attention. You haven't even put a collar with a bell on him yet. It's like you don't even realize that. Oops. What does just putting on a collar with a bell, like, make some spiritual connection between you and a cat and Zamuria? Well, how to explain this? Celine. Is she now realizing that a cat's speaking? Oh, don't give me that. I just got caught up in the moment. Oh my. I must be going senile already. I could have sworn your cat was talking just then. Silly me. Finally someone addresses it, but they ignore that it happened. Well, let's be more careful from now on, Bootsy. That was way too close. Please, take this as a token of my thanks. 15 art strength. I forget what else it does. Prevents something. Sure you want to give us something so expensive looking? Bootsy is my only family at this point. He's much more important than any trinket. We hope you'll come visit us again someday. Then maybe Berea Heart will be back to its former self. When that happens, we'll be sure to take you up on that offer. I don't have collars on my cats. There. I'm glad that we I'm glad that we managed to finally find you. I'm impressed at just how well Celine guided us to him. Maybe she had a similar experience in the past? Excuse me? I knew you were thick, but how could you come to that conclusion? Yikes. Oh, that was a scratch. Yikes. Sorry. We're best off staying away from that topic. It really does seem like she's talking to them. Perhaps I'm just imagining things. Or maybe magic really does exist. Did I ever mention that I only found Bootsy last year? He was abandoned at birth. I stumbled across him shortly after. The cat distribution system picked her! Once again, thank you. Graced by the cat distribution system. I wrote that in her notes. It was very important to write down, you must understand. This is dangerous. What I'm doing is very dangerous. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're aware of it. Only collar on yours is the flea tick one? I see, I see. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing to have in my cat since I give him walks. But, like, I check him for ticks every time I bring him inside. But fleas, I can't check him for fleas. Those will just happen. Especially if he's chasing squirrels. Hello! Casually just entering people's homes. Hi there! I'm in your house on the top floor. Persimmon! It's been a month since the master and milady set off now. I wonder how they're faring. I admit I'm not very confident in my babysitting abilities, but we luckily have a home tutor coming to watch over the children. Klein! I do hope they return soon. Oh. The home tutor we've hired is apparently the daughter of one of the master's good friends. Teresia? Not to mention the children have taken quite a liking to her. She's even proficient at the piano. Bridget! Truthfully, having her around in their absence is quite the relief. I do wish I could introduce you to her, but I regret to tell you she is out at the moment. Bridget! 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 Yeah, he's not doing a good job babysitting. Oh, House of Horrors in here. Jesus. Mommy and Daddy have been away forever now. Forever! That's like a really long time. We've got a home tutor now, though, so you can even play the piano. And when she does, I just have to dance. I'm dancing. Oh, okay, cool. That's a interesting dance there. Non-stop dancing! Whoa! Where's the piano that she plays? There is no piano in the house. Ghost piano. Shh. Bridget's pocket piano. This is what'll happen when the nobles win. Please, please don't let the nobles win. They can't keep winning. Unattended children causing a ruckus. Please. Full speed ahead. Butler Persimmon, you are not even trying. The Imperial Chronicle said so. The Imperial Chronicle said they already won, and then they followed up by saying they're still winning, and they just keep getting more wins. Oh, quiet down, Cattell. I'm amazed at how these two never changed. It doesn't even matter what's happening. Our parents decided to leave us here and return to their ruling region for the time being. They said they wanted to protect it from getting swept up in the war. I am proud of them, but it's difficult not to worry. they're safe. Oh, pardon me. A lady shouldn't be acting so glum. Lord Eustace is doing his best, so I should follow his example. Yes, by secretly working with the rebels. Don't worry, Eustace. I'll get there after NPCs. This is the house of the guy right there who ate the hardened thing, and there's no room back here. But there are two maids somehow. The double maid exists. Nora 2. Master Gordy is quite famous for his numerous assets here in Croydon, but I'm rather pleased with himself for expanding even farther on them over the past months, though, too. Nora's the lady who said, "Get out of my face." She didn't say those words exactly, but she was short with us. Master Gorty is enjoying a cup of tea at the moment. You have no appointments scheduled. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. And by that you mean I'm gonna speak with them. Haha, get spoken to. I hear that Count Richmond has come all the way here from the Lemaire. Indeed, he seems to be staying at the Esmeralda. Come to make a profit off our fabulous economy, no doubt. He stands no chance of besting me, I say. I, after all, have the backing of the Duke. I can make more investments than he could ever dream of. Soon he shall be as salty as Lemaire's ocean. As salty as your average game of League. I'm doing good, chat. I'm doing good. I'm holding up. Only that many more NPCs. Yoicks. Alright, let's start with the hotel. You're the daughter of the Baron who's in debt to everyone. You are Conan. Was staying in Trista? Richmond. Is he rich? Guess I'll start with these guys up here. Master Richmond deals in fur and precious metals. He seems to have made him quite the profit this year too, which is pleasing to hear. Oh, how stupendous. I've gotten ludicrous returns in my investments thanks to this lovely economy. Dealing in fur has proven to be a solid choice this year, too. Perhaps Bereyard isn't so bad after all. But I do believe the nobility here lack a certain taste for extravagance. Perhaps they could learn a thing or two from Lemaire. Isn't Lemaire roiled in war right now? I mean, everywhere is, but, like, Lemaire especially? Ick. Many of Croydon's nobles have come to Breyahard to celebrate Noble Alliance victories. Every day is a party out on the streets, essentially. Wonder how things are going elsewhere. It's rare that we hear any news unrelated to Breyahard. Yeah, you're kind of closed off from the rest of the Zemuria, huh? My father had to come to Brayheart for work again, so I decided to tag along. Admittedly, Heimdall being a rather unpleasant place to be at the moment may have had a hand in that decision. Hard dealing with the daily protests, to be honest. Especially when they have you questioning if we nobles are truly in the right here. Yes, keep questioning, Conan. Question everything. Brayheart seems to be much livelier than Heimdall. Will this war really make things better for Erebonia? Yes, the youth chat. The youth are thinking about things. They're considering the possibilities. A piano. The panena. Clarice, hi. Oh, Father's forbidden me from leaving the hotel. Why must he prevent me from enjoying the living atmosphere outside? Lively. Even worse is that he was the one that dragged me here while paying his debts off. I deserve some freedom. You'd just go and buy more stuff, wouldn't you? I simply won't stand for this. Or stand this. I need to figure out how to get someone from the boutique to come over here. Oh, yep, she just wants to spend more money. But Father's in charge of paying. I won't be able to buy anything without him. You don't have money, lady. Learn only enough to read the Imperial Chronicle. Oh my lord. That's all you need to know. And then the Imperial Chronicle can teach you how to think. Oh, you're all your Lord Eustace's classmates. No, I'm afraid you won't find him here, however. He's been awfully busy filling in for Lord Rufus, you see. He's rarely had the time to do much else. We have no comment about it. But we know where he is because of... Oh, money. Welcome to Hotel Esmeralda. While we remain open for business, we will be subject to inspections conducted by the Provincial Army from time to time. To take this into consideration before choosing to stay. I will not be staying here. I don't want to be inspected by no Provincial Army goons. Ick. Who are you? Tatiana. Are you the one who's secretly a noble? Not secretly, but you're a noble that has like done a lot of really big charitable actions. Philanthropist stuff. Oh, whatever shall we do? My prayers won't even reach Saint Veronica's spirit. It seems pretty serious. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you seen the statue of Saint Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since this war broke out. Literally? But black tears? That can't be right. It is. I've confirmed it myself, unfortunately. Interesting. Hidden quest, find Bootsy, found Bootsy. Hidden quest. Black tears from Saint Veronica? Veronica's statue. Maybe it's just a person doing it to make it look like it's crying. It's just as the legend spoke of. Saint Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. Sharon knows this. When a crisis befalls the world, she shall cry tears black as night. That's how it went, correct? Ugh, I cannot do Sharon's voice right now. Interesting. I certainly never expected to have the opportunity to witness the legend for myself. Word of the statue's tears has especially spread among those of deep faith. We've been holding mass to calm those concerned by this war, but it ended up only making things worse. I can only imagine how frustrating that must be. Unfortunately, if she is truly lamenting over this war, not much can be done until it ends. How do we know if this is the real deal, though? Could just be someone pulling our leg. I think it's a bit too hasty to presume that greater forces are at work here. Have you gotten a professional to carry out a thorough check? Well, no. With the war and all, no one's been able to come out. Don't worry, we're professionals. I see. Bet if we went down in the sewers, we'd find how the water system's doing. Maybe someone hooked up some tar. Is there something we can do for her? We need to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, remember? Although, I'm sure it'll be fine if we're just confirming whether or not this was the work of someone non-supernatural. Should we offer to help then? Of course. Well, if no one else is available, would you be okay with us carrying out a quick investigation? Bleh, runny nose. Oh, are you sure? We're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to find out whether or not this really is a prank of some sort, I think. Oh, goodness, thank you so much. Clarifying that alone should help everyone to relax. You'll find St. Veronica's statue just outside the cathedral. Thank you once again for offering to help. Not at all. We'll get started We'll start it at once. Alright, St. Veronica. No more crying tears of tar. Maybe someone's just putting makeup on Veronica. Sprucing her up a little bit. But, you know, with the water flowing. Oh, sure enough, there's a black mark on the back of her. And on her head. And falling from her eyes. But the black mark on the back looks as if perhaps someone climbed up there with ink. On the head, too. Oh, wow. Huh. Guess it's the real deal, huh? Howl. Get that hell out of here. Guess it's the real deal, huh? May your spirit know peace, St. Veronica. You might want to quit jumping to conclusions, you know. This is a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking. Celine? In nicer words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever. That alone would be enough to assume the greater forces aren't at work here, but... well, there's further evidence in the other black stains scattered around the statue. Bah. You do have a point. I think I know what's going on now. Chances are the statue's made from marble. And if marble serves, Instructor Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water. Oh. Then might we assume that the fountain water's properties have altered recently? This fountain draws its water from the underground waterway, correct? Interesting. So... huh. Interesting. So either someone set it up or monsters did it, and that could also just be one way of nature saying, hey, we're bad. Who knows? We may find the source of the issue down there. The entrance is over by the street in the front of the station. Let's go check it out. Yay! We get to go in the sewers. NPCs. They're still waiting for me. Cool, 2 hidden quests. She can whisper the sewer lock again. Thank you, Emma. Lockpick for us. Sister Tatiana once belonged to the upper echelons of society, but she abandoned that life in order to aid those in need. Commoners in, particular have been relying on her during this war. Understandably too, considering they have far more concerns than us nobles. Her compassion truly is a beautiful thing. Sister Tatiana abandoned all she once had in order to care for the less fortunate. She truly is a wonderful person. Perhaps too wonderful, I can't help but feel pathetic in comparison. Because you're a noble, you are pathetic. Pursuit of aiding those lower in society and in greater need. Life's been nothing but trouble for us commoners lately. We've got soldiers frequently lurking around our homes, for one, and now St. Veronica's statue has begun to shed black tears. Can't believe the legends were actually true. This is a sign of even worse things to come, I'm sure of it! Oh, Adios, please protect us. Archbishop Amon is holding masses on a daily basis to ease the people's fears. You should take the time to attend one, too, should you have the chance. While other regions frequently require relief provided by the church, those of us in Breahard have been far more fortunate. Of course, people here do still have their worries, so please keep things quiet for their sake. And Archbishop Amon. The teachings bestowed upon us by Adios are timeless. They serve to guide us even during the harshest of times. Come, let us pray. Mass, someone get me out of here quick. What's to this? I sense a malicious intent towards this holy mass. Meow. Perhaps I'm simply imagining things. Celine hates the church. That makes sense. The church doesn't like witches. I would understand if that's the case. I shall do no such thing as praying. Everyone in Breahard has a wild imagination, that's why. They have to keep checking their sanity to make sure they've not lost it, you know? Is there really a war going on, or did they just imagine it? Hey, where's your friend? Isn't there usually a guy sitting across here? Oh, Greta. Greta's still here, playing the piano. Oh, maybe it's these two? There's Eustace's uncle. Start with Greta. Greta. Good day. I hope you all enjoy your time here. Oh, thanks. Ah. Teresia is your daughter. I simply can't believe that my own daughter's become this stubborn. Huh. This is all because of that common a friend of hers, I'd say. I'll have to give her a stern scolding when she returns. If she does return. Oh, my pity the nobility of Lomame province. They just don't seem to understand what true class is. Indulging in too much luxury, in fact, a crass act within itself. And what better of an example of that than Dukayan himself? Oh, ho, ho. Quite. No one is more cultured and refined than the Kreutzer nobility. Our lineage is unparalleled. Those of the Lemaire province have been taking quite the fools of themselves over Dukayan being the Alliance's leader. You would think they could express their joy in a much more refined manner. Yeah. Noble Alliance must have infighting, please. Surprised he's not someone to talk to in regards to Eustace. Good day. Today's recommendation is the saute. Oh! Oh, that was deep down in my throat. That was bad. Good day. Today's recommendation is the sauteed calf. We can provide a number of vintage wines too, should you wish. I'm dying. Hang on, let me blow my nose. Sauteed cat. I guess I could go see if my cat's sauteed. I sniff my cat a lot. I've never tasted it though. Oodles and Dusty smell different. I think it's because, well, they clean themselves with their tongues, and Dusty eats different treats than Oodles does. Because they have different tastes. So I guess their spit, their saliva smells different. Indeed, those of us from Heimdall are doing especially well. Granted, I can't help but feel guilt over profiting off of war. Ah, you truly are an earnest one. At least Fafnir feels something. Not at all. I'm not but a noble who doesn't know his place. Oh, only a baron. Well, I suppose work is work, regardless of the circumstances. Apologies for rushing you'd like, but I'd like my next order in as soon as possible. I have to say the Lily's buying habits have been quite impressive as of late. You would almost forget that we're currently subject to wartime tax if you saw how much they're willing to buy. Because the taxes go to the nobility. So you would like 40 of the 20 carat variety, yeah? Understood. I'll have them ordered in for you soon. That's a lot. It sounds like a lot at least. Glistening soup. Good. I've been working on some pancakes. To add to our menu recently, giving them that soft, warm texture is kind of tricky though. Here, how about you guys give it a shot? Yay! Nobles have been coming in here more than ever before, but on the flip side, we barely get any commoners dining here anymore. Not entirely sure if I should be happy about this or not. Not that I'll be able to truly Not that I'll be able to be truly happy either way, but until my beloved Abentimes... Until I have my beloved Abentime back, I can't believe it's over. Ooh. Oh, please come back to us soon, Misty. Life's not the same without your lovely voice. I feel you, man. Radio voice being gone. It's the worst. It's the worst that things could have ever been. Same, yeah. Oh, you're Lord Eustace's classmates. Hello, Hammond. It's been a while. Would you happen to know where Eustace is, sir? As his uncle, we'd figured that you, of all people, would have some sort of clue. Well, I know that he's back in Breahard and staying at the Alberea Mansion. That's as far as my knowledge extends, unfortunately. It might be worth having a look around the mansion to see if we find anything. Perhaps we should focus on gathering more information for the time being, then. Terribly sorry for not being of more help. Can't even visit his uncle. We've almost finished all of these NPCs off. I want to at least do that before I end stream. Ba. Have you heard about our dominate? Uh-oh. It's okay. Just had to clear my throat. Have you heard about our domination over the Imperial Army? Simply splendid. They talked big about their military might, but look at them now. Commoners can be so amusing. Aren't there a lot of nobles in the Imperial Army? No, that's in the provincial armies. Ah, that is one way to think about NPCs being finished off. Very true, Shadow. Yeah, well, your Zoldots are easily beaten. Could one expect any less with General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bordius working together with Lord Rufus? Ha! Perhaps the bigger question is, who will have the pleasure of crushing the 4th Division once and for all? Duke Alberea is rather intent on taking that glory for himself too, so I simply cannot wait for the outcome. Meh. Whoa, Don. Whoa. Hold on there. Good grief. Traveling to Heimdall to conduct business certainly has become a hassle these days. Oh, my biggest grievance right now is Caroline's constant bickering with his daughter. He's not the most eloquent man when it comes to expressing himself, you see. I do hope they can work things out soon. I'm hoping they'll have worked things out by the time I return. Do I have to go speak with him? I kind of have to, huh? Well, how's the daughter, mother-son duo going here? My husband happens to be a soldier in the Provincial Army. He's currently stationed at Twin Dragons Bridge, too. Oh, I know where that is. So I imagine he must be taking an active part in the fighting. Oh, I can't help but worry for his safety every single day. Wish the Imperial Army would surrender already. It's not as if they stand a chance of winning anyway. Uh-oh. Sorry, lady. They're gonna keep putting up a fight. Which means your husband is gonna keep being put in danger. Maybe her husband is the really angry guy in the Zoldot. That'd be hilarious. Aw, Daddy's such a liar. Promised he'd be home when he got time off, but he never came back. Maybe he forgot about it. Well, maybe he just doesn't have time off. Think about that. Huh? What is this? It's an interesting name, worshipper. I'm on my way to offer up my prayers at the cathedral. How can the nobles be all so carefree in these circumstances? Are they not aware that the soul of Saint Veronica is currently lamenting over this war? Yeah, black tears. I mean, whether it's true or not, the people are now worried, which can cause trouble. Very pious parents, Popper. They owe their whole lives to Idios. Switch your song! Oh, aren't you the performer we came across in Celtic? Andre, correct? Oh, how depressing the people of the city are, that their happiness is obtained through transient means. What's worth the meaningless fighting has corrupted their minds, and they now refuse to lend an ear to my music. Tell me, friends, is there anywhere my love is needed, perchance? Please do not come to Ymir. He seems to be doing just fine. Well, the city may be lively. I feel no love from the citizens. Don't you all agree? "12 tracks of the same song?" He would too. It'd be a hit too. People would like look at this. It'd be 12 tracks of the same song, and they'd try to analyze it. The fact that it's 12 tracks of the same song would just be part of its charm, part of why it's so unique. There's like an ARG hidden in it. He was trying to spread some kind of message by having 12 of the same tracks during wartime. It's a secret message. Yeah. It's fantastic to hear how well they're doing. Granted, Duke Alberea seems rather frustrated that Duke Cayenne continues to outclass him. I have to question why he feels that way when Lord Rufus has been piling success upon success. It's okay. You can have another try at it, Zeb. You got it. Have you heard of the Noble Alliance's latest victory? This war should be over relatively soon if they can keep this up. Future is looking bright already. But still not too fond of all the armed soldiers throughout the city, however. Suppose it's necessary even when the circumstances are they are. But no sane man would release 12 tracks of the same song. He must be a spy. Arrest that man. It's secret messaging, subliminal messaging within his album. Clearly, he's up to no good. It must be. There's simply no other way to go about it. My brother went to Heimdall with the other Noble Alliance troops. He's hoping he can make a name for himself. He's gonna die. I'm gonna kill him. My father purchased 2 brand new mines recently. May the Noble Alliance continue to dominate this war. I'm gonna blow them up. Oh, how exciting it'll be to see them finally bring it to a close. The mines? Me? With my bombs? Yes. With Fee's bombs, I mean. Yes, of course. That's every NPC. Except for the ones that have important things next to them. However, I want to see how far I can go. Can I go to North Kreutzen Highway 2? The second chapter of the North Kreutzen Highway? The cat couldn't, but maybe I can. Takes us to Celtic. Right. Is there a fishing spot here? Is there a fishing spot anywhere? Over here by the water?
What a fearsome opponent. Do take care.
No fishing spot. It should have been there? On the bridge? Might have just stood in the wrong spot right here, maybe. Wrong map. Okay. Probably not a fishing spot on this map. Unless there's water up here? No. Bum 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 meow 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 meow. Well? How much longer should I strain my voice? I stopped raids already. Yeah. Don't strain it? Right. Don't strain my voice at all. Don't strain it for any longer. Shouldn't be straining it in the first place. I probably had COVID. if it's this bad. Probably wasn't just a cold. It was probably COVID. Sucks. Hang on, I can get a good circle in here. Right here. This isn't bad. It's a little oblong, but we almost did it. We're almost following... Oh, sorry, this is probably dizzying. Achoo! 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 Get it, Jen! Get a virus from the computer! I'm so evil. I'm evil Foxo. I have spread the Fox contagion. You are all now Box Bros. Funny story? Uh-oh. Oh no. Choppy's running time? Yeah. Well, I mean, I get to relax with some Monster Hunter, I guess. Did they say if the character creation will carry over to the game when it comes out? Transfer? Cool. So I can go all out on character creation. Norton just did a pop-up with an update? Why do you have Norton? Oh, are you at work? Maybe your workplace has Norton. Was hearing that creation carries. Jesus. Mom asked you to drive to work today. You both happen to work in the same city, but she works in a different part of the city. Probably not familiar with. Uh-oh. Did you get lost? I remember having Norton on my the family PC growing up. We also had a program that would automatically log me out after an hour, right? Because I had limited PC time for stuff outside of schoolwork. My stepdad didn't like that I was on the computer all the time. So we had this program. I forget what it was called. It was like something lock. But it would automatically log me out. You had to use a password to get more time. And I knew the password because my mom would give it to me. Because I would get home before my stepfather did. I would get on the computer and then I would play for a little bit. And right before my stepdad got home, my mom would be like, okay, you can have more time. But yeah, basically the computer it was Vista, I think. It was really slow. It was a really slow computer. So like I would start the computer and the timer would start, right? And I'm sure the child lock program that would log the computer off automatically after a certain time was also slowing it down. So I would end up having the computer turn on. I would log into my account and then the account, right? It would, or the computer, it would take like 15 to 20 minutes just to get to like a stable condition on the desktop for me to do anything. And then another 5 to 10 minutes of the game launching, at which point I had less than half an hour to do anything on any games. Yeah, we had Vista. Home, I guess. I remember having XP on my computer at my dad's house, but at my mom's house, we had Vista after 95. I don't think we ever had XP. We just went from 95 to Vista. Or 98? Not 95. One of the 90s. I don't know. Mom is doing her best to teach you the way around, but it's a tight university. Oh, yeah, having to drive your mom to work as well. You ended up wandering around until you actually intentionally got turned onto one street you happen to recognize. Oh, so you got lucky. Probably 98 had the SE refresh. Probably 98. I doubt. I know I did work with 95. Didn't work with it. I know I used 95 a little bit on my dad's really old computer. But then the second one after that was 98. There was this old web browser game that I always asked my dad to let me play, but he didn't know what website it was on. It was like it was a Flash game, I'm pretty sure, but it was a snowball fighting game. And there was like, it was really simple. It was, you were a person in like a coat. It was overhead, and you would throw snowballs at each other, at AI. And they had health bars, and you could like take cover behind like sandbags of snow. Trenches, basically. It's like a really stupid game. I barely remember it, but it was like such a core memory of playing that on my dad's computer. 2-team on a top-down view? 2-team? I don't know, maybe? I don't know the name of it. Interesting. I don't think I ever worked with 3.11. Ever. I've never even heard of it. I'm sure I've heard of it, actually, but I have no idea what it is. Beavis and Butthead game? Was there a Beavis and Butthead game? Interesting. I just remember the children's car game a lot. We're on a roof and spitting on people. Wait. Oh my god, I remember that! That exists! That's a real game! Wait! I can vaguely remember that. It's pretty lucky to happen upon the street that's close to your work, Jen. Put Beavis and Butt into Doom with the Energizer Bunny and Barney. Goodness gracious, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I played as a kid. I mean, like, as far as short transient games like that. Games that stuck out to me that I remember clearly is Commando, Command and Conquer. There were some like demo discs that had 3 or 4 different games on it all at once. Yes, I think I've played the game that you have there. I can't believe that game exists. When I was at the Commando and Command & Conquer was at my dad's house. At my mom's house, we had like 2000s games instead of 90s games. Like, well, I guess not Flashpoint, I think was 90s, but we had like Battle for Middle Earth, the some Lord of the Rings RTS games. That was fun. Battlefield Middle Earth 1 and 2. Those are good games. I mean, I thought they were good as a kid. I mean, I played a lot of games. Black and White is such a good... I want to play Black and White on stream one day. That's one game I always remember. It's Abandonware. You can just play it on... You just download it off of the Abandonware website. There's no way to get it. And even if you do have the discs, running it is, like, the hardest thing to do. It was a cool Lord of the Ring game where you could play as the bad guys. There was... I mean, Battle for Middle Earth, as the RTS, you could play with the bad guys. But there was an RPG Lord of the Ring game where you, like, it was third person and you would go around and fight guys in, like, a kind of linear story. It was turn-based? I don't know what the turn-based one is. The RPG one with the evil campaign? That's what I'm thinking about. A lot of really good 90s stuff is Abandonware. A lot of 2000 stuff is Abandonware, too. Stuff that has, like, a lot of DRM. And no easy way for them to make a digital copy of it. Black and White is one of my favorites. Turn-based combat. I don't know what that one is. I know on the Game Boy I had a Fire Emblem style Lord of the Rings game. Remember, I would always get to the part where they're on the shores where, you know, Boromir happens. I could never get past that part. It was always so hard. I think Legolas died really quickly all the time. And getting Merry and Pippin to safety was always difficult. Because they couldn't, because the story would, yeah. Didn't something recently happen with Black and White? Oh, I have no idea. Not a clue. Maps are great. Oh, now that you've been there yourself, you can understand the map a little better. That's kind of nice. Black and White. Hang on. Well, when you search Black and White, it rarely ever comes up with the game. You have to search Black and White game. A year ago, there was a Reddit post with 3,000 comments that says, I want a new Black and White game. In 2021, Black and White was released 20 years prior. Black and White 2001 open source game engine sees a first release. People are... Oh! Some Linux group... Some Linux modders / dev group are recreating the Black and White game engine. That's what it is. 2 months ago. Is that it? Is that what I'm understanding here? Yeah, I want to play Black and White on stream one day. Play the God game. It's Abandonware, so... I mean, I already have Black and White downloaded. Interesting. So it's not like real official news. It's the community keeping a cool game alive, or at least the game engine itself. Probably so people can mod it like easily, because the engine is so cool. The long form build up your empire RTS style gameplay is really awesome. With, like, magic and stuff, because you're a god. And having your little... Your pet god thing creature. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll get Black and White working instead of art. So you guys can see how awful the graphics are, but also how hilarious the game is. It was a 2D game that tried to imitate it? What was it called? You honestly thought I was talking about Pokemon Black and White? Fair assessment. If you search Black and White, like, there is no way, there is zero chance if you never played the game, that you would, like, know that it exists. I think the only time I've heard mention of it, like in YouTube video or anything, it was the Spiffing Brit mentioning that he wanted to play it one time, and I wonder if he ever did. Populous was your fave good game? I think I know of it. It was actually called Reyes. Populous game. I know about it. It's actually on Steam for $2.50. Dang. Grand Strategy. Yeah, that looks fun. It's on sale, 50% off for $2.50. I might get it because it looks good. Good old games. Reyes game. Oh, interesting. It kind of looks in the style of Black and White. It's a god game, and you have big creatures that help you, but it's on a 2D around the world map. Interesting. Man, talking about old games is fun.
Well...
Dungeon Keeper, you're the baddie, getting rid of the goodies. Dungeon Keeper. Like, do I have that?
Well...
I do not have a Dungeon Keeper game. I mean, they have it on Steam. It's $2.50. Is the Steam version any good? EA? Dang. Oh, this looks so cool. I love old 2D sprite graphics in an isometric view. Dungeons. Just dungeons. Dungeons 4 is on Steam. What is... Dungeons... The first game must not be on Steam. All of them are on Steam? Oh, I just have to look for it. Dungeons 4 is the first one to comes up. Makes sense. Dungeons. Interesting. Cool. RT came going live and said I have a bad idea. Okay, what is he doing now? What is he doing? He's been playing the Office game with people. What else is he playing? He's been playing a lot of Mario Party that came out. Yeah, we're basically just chatting stream with Trails in the background at the moment. Yeah, to save my voice, maybe I could play some Black and White. I'd have to make sure I have it working, though. I know I have it on my computer, but I don't know if I, like, deleted some of the files because I thought I was done with it. TCG Card Shop Simulator. Interesting. Oh, that's right. He did put out a video on that. Did he put out a video on it, or did I see a VOD of it? I might have saw it. I mean, a regular video is a VOD, but like a stream VOD. A whole video? He did put a whole video already. Interesting. Yeah, I watched it as well. There've been a few updates to that game since a few weeks ago already. Quite a bit was added. Ba-na-na. Have we met the other character that I would mod myself in as, chat? Ba-da-ba-ba. I'll know who it is. Okay. That's right, you guys have said that before. Somehow gonna be very obvious. Can you explain a little bit? Like, do they have my personality or like the descriptive traits of what I would want to be in a Trails game? How I've described it? Sorry, I'm just really curious. I don't want to know like too much, but like gun. Okay. Fair enough. Gun is fair enough. But it's Rose. Okay. Hooey. Obviously it's Claire. They did say that Claire was the original one that they were talking about, but then they decided there was a better character suited to it. It is November. Yeah, I wonder if I could figure out how to mod this game. Instead of modding like in a whole model, like a whole character, I can mod in like change what some of the accessories look like. Or like create an outfit instead of a whole character, create an outfit. Just like the way Reen can put on Joshua's outfit. Was it Elisa who can put on Estelle's? Was there an Estelle outfit? Mod in Elisa's proto outfit? That would be fun. Elisa has it. Yeah, instead of Estelle's outfit, we could put... I could figure out how to mod in Elisa's proto outfit. I'd have to learn... there wouldn't be... I don't think if I'm just changing what models look like, it probably wouldn't be much coding. It would mostly just be somehow texture replacing. Texture replacer and actual replacing of 3D models. But the 3D models are like... Oh, there are actually guides on replacing models? Oh, cool. Thank you. Because I don't know how their game engine works. If I can just like replace a 3D model, or if I have to have an injector because everything is obfuscated and yada yada. Brehard was mean on my throat. I made it through. There are only important story NPCs to speak with now. Eustace should hopefully join us soon. There may be 3 Thor's students in the city. Colette, Teresia, and another one who plays piano. Maybe Bridget. Useless will remain as he is. I mean, he'll remain useless, but at least he'll be useless among us. He'll be with us. Useless within his class 7 position. He's the balanced all-around character that's just worse than everyone. And Claire is just better in every way. I mean, Sharon is just better in every way. But Jen would agree that Claire is better in every way, of course. Useless Amogus. Oh. Both statements were correct.
Well,
Oh, man. Next time. Speak with them. For, next time. Explore the Black Tears mystery. Then, speak with important NPCs. I have run in a circle here. You know what I forgot to do the last couple of streams? How could I have been so stupid? There it is. What do I add to it? 2 hours today. 4 hours yesterday. 3 hours the day before. 10 hours, add 10 hours. It's about 10 hours we did. Doesn't have to be exact, just close enough. 49 hours. Perfect. Did you add the meme? There was a meme? Never saw it. What the heck? Wow. Discord didn't tell me about this meme. I will add the meme. Meme. Did I just hear a cat speak? Everyone Rayhard must have been the wind. Classic Bethesda guard attention span. Did someone say wind? The little guy is in the corner. The Felora football gif is brilliant, I agree. It is really good. It's really, really good. Ba da 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 na na. Ba da ba ba. Ba da da ba. Ba 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 ba. Wah 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 wah. Lions play the Packers on Sydney. Go Pack, F the Bears. Yeah. It's reverse. Go Bears, F the Packers. Lions and Packers, go Bears! Yeah! Let's go! Ba da 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 da. Who are we raiding today? Still 1.4K viewers for wet fishing. staying pretty popular. And AmimaVT playing FC. Encourage FC players! VTuber! VTuber! Yeah. Charlie Barons in his Manitowoc Minute
Well?
episodes, at the end of the episode says, "Go pack F the Bears." That's why I say go pack F the Bears. There we are. We're going to go hang out with AmimaVT. They're playing Trails FC. Looks like they're in, was this here? Bose!
Well,
Okay. Tomorrow, art / black and white. Yeah, it'll probably be black and white if I have it set up. But if it turns out to be art, that's what it'll be. But probably black and white because I want to. I want to show you guys the madness of the game. Black and white 2 might be a better introduction than black and white 1 because black and white 2 is just a better iteration upon the formula. I don't know. I'll figure out which one I want to do. Anyways, thanks so much for watching today, folks. I appreciate it. You have been a joy. I hope to see you tomorrow. We won't be playing Trails. I gotta rest my freaking voice. I hate having been sick. Hope I didn't damage anything permanently by being sick. I hate it. I worry because I saw a clip of someone a VTuber who got sick and they had COVID and then now their lungs are scarred for life. Anyways, here's a smooch. Mwah. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.